Hi everyone. Welcome back to my second part of my thrift haul. And I forgot to mention it in my last haul, but my heart and my prayers go out to those people in Texas and wherever the hurricane and floods are dealing right now. Right now we have a lot of rain where I live, but we don't live near Texas, and so I don't think it's going to be that bad. But I do pray for those people. Um, and I lived in Texas, and I know that it can be a little bit stormy. So, but floods is something else. So, just wanted to put that out there. And sorry for any noises, chirps, and so forth. Um, houses got their little quirks. And I'm just gonna go on with the rest of my thrift haul. And as always, you can a nice comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and here we go. So this is a vintage book. There is no date on it that I can see. Pat the Bunny. I will have to look later on to see what the date is. But now this is a classic book. But I did get this. I don't know. I may keep it for my kids, but I don't know. I'm going to be probably ripping it apart and using it for a junk journal, scrapbooking, and so forth. I love the pictures and just that it's vintage. And I'm going to probably do a book on vintage or something like that. Now, I do not junk journal the way that they show on YouTube. I don't do the themes, and I don't do the strings, and I don't do the sewing. Um, I just pick things, magazine articles and so forth that I like, and I put them in a thing. It's my first one, and maybe I will show my process to you guys later on if you're interested, or maybe if you're not. We'll just see. This is an Usborne. Now, Usborne has seemed to be popular. I heard about it on the internet, and I never heard of that brand before, but I think I have a few of the books. Now it's got some beautiful big pictures. Wow. I don't know if you can hear that noise. Sorry, that's my door. Um, that wouldn't help you hear what it. But it is just really, really raining right now. I'm gonna shut up for a minute. Maybe you can hear it. Okay, back to the video. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's just really raining. Okay, and so that's that book. Now this one, oh my goodness, my husband found it, and I couldn't believe it. Oh, I love this book so much. Now it's for the kids, but I might have fun playing with it. But sometimes I just get excited over the little thing. Look at this. Whee! Let's see. Hard for me to just. Wait, sorry. Whee! Whee! um, so I've had a book like this, but it wasn't with cats. It was with something else, and so every other page it has these little tabs that you can. Um, it does something. Now it's not working for me. Uh, there we go. Now the only thing with these is you gotta watch your kids with them because they could tear apart the. Oh, that's got a feeling thing. Feeling thing. They can tear apart the things really easily. Um, like tear these off. And so forth. So yeah. And another thing in this book, you know, on top of the feeling things, which I love these kind of books. It has at the back, it has all the cat names that were in this book, and that's just so cool. So, and it does have prices on the back It was originally $17, but then I guess TJ Maxx was 10. But I got it for probably $1. Yeah, so I don't usually buy books brand new. Okay, now Splish Splash Splat. I love this author, or maybe it's just this um, artist, but and I love cats. Don't have any, but I love cats. So just beautiful, beautiful pictures. Not that not too wordy. Well, depending on the page. But yeah, so that's be good for the to read to the children. Okay. And that's maybe $1. I found this book, and I think I may have seen this book before, but never even thought about it. But I really like buying books about numbers, letters, and that sort of thing, education for the kids. They're in pre-K this year, and I think that until they can really read, that certain books aren't too young for them. And then my babies, I can always read to them. And this one just happens to have numbers and stuff, and it has the dog looking like numbers, so that's cool. And then this one, now it does have a CD, but it's a CD-ROM, so I don't know if we're ever gonna look at it. The first couple pages talk about that. That's the alphabet book, and it is kind of wordy, but the pictures are kind of cool, so I thought that the kids might like that. And it's got to do with music, so and I don't know if I've had this book in the past, or I think I may have had a different book. So yeah, just some really cool pictures. Okay, and I am going to get some more stuff to show you. Okay, everyone. The next items I got to show you is home decor things. Now I probably will have a third part because I just don't like rushing through things. It just agitates me, and I just hope that you have the patience to watch me, and I'd like to talk. So excuse me for that. My husband found this, and it just looks so fancy. It is for the wall. It's wall art, and it says friends, hope, memories, joy, family, laughter. Um, friends, hope, joy, home, love. Um, yeah, and I guess it's supposed to look like that when you put it up. I don't know if you can see that. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna take it out of here because it's so nice. It'll come out of there once my husband decides to put it up, or I do. I got this because it was such a cute picture. And I love tins. I have a tin fetish, my husband says, I guess. I just love tins. But they gotta be cute. But this is a 1991. It came with cookies, I guess, or something. But so to me, that's vintage. Depending on what people think vintage is, but I think that's vintage. So yeah, that is so cute. Got this, and um, oh, it's glary. I'm sorry about that. Blessed are we who can laugh at ourselves, for we shall never cease to be amused. Now it's got a beautiful picture of a cat, and it looks kind of oriental. And plus, or calligraphy. I don't know. It's just. And then this picture, I think. Oh, it has a price tag of. I don't know if you can see it. But price tag of $7. So to get it for $1, and it's Portal, I don't know if that means anything, but for $1, that's not bad. Next, at first I was like, "What is this?" I knew it was, melting wax, but then I saw that and I'm like, "Oh, is that Burt's Bees? Is that Burt's Bees?" I love Burt's Bees. I barely buy it because it's kind of pricey, but for $2, which to me is kind of pricey. I don't like to spend more than $1 for things like this, but I was like, okay, it's Burt's Bees, it's new, so I got it. I think they cost about $5 a piece regularly. This, oh, I love candles and pretty home decor stuff, but I do not like to spend a lot of money. Now this was a little bit more than what I wanted to spend, but this was $3. But it's a Essenza. Now I didn't know what that was, but it looked fancy. It's never been used. This is a huge candle. I want to say 12 ounces, but I can't really say. But it is heavy. It is beautiful. Um, I don't know what the scent is. But it is, I think these run anywhere from like $10 to $30 online. So yeah, I would not be buying it unless I found a thrift store really, really, really cheap like this. So that was about $3. Next, my husband found this. Now it is a candle, but it's not a can. It's like a candle holder. So just a moment. Okay, now this is huge too. Now it does not have a candle on it. It does have a little scratch at the bottom, but that's okay. You barely see the bottom. It's beautiful purple. It's hard to see right now, but it's a beautiful purple. And it came with this, and it just covered it so well. And you know, you can put your candle on top of it like that. So yeah, that was nice. Then I got this. Now, I can't remember if no, I think I seen this first. And at first I was like, I don't know about it, but let me just look at it. And yes, the painting kind of looks a little cheapy, but I mean, the feel is, I mean, it's glass. I mean, I don't know if you can see that inside of it, but it's got that look of, um, I don't know what it's called, graffiti maybe, but it looks like really expensive glass in there. And it does have like a stained glass look on the outside, very, very thick glass. Now, looks like it originally was a lamp that had a cord, but it's been taken out. And I thought this is pewter at first just by the look of it, but it's not. It's that material that kind of resembles wood, but isn't. I just can't think of the name of that material. But it's very nicely carved. Um, it's very hard to see the carving right now. In the light, I'm sorry. But it's got toys. And now it came with this, you know, so we just put it right there, which is probably what I'm going to do, get one for. And I'm not going to put it together right now because it's kind of difficult, but it'll kind of look like that. So, okay, I'm going to show you the last few items before I end this video. I got this because it's about 1962. It's a Remember When. Now, I do not know when this was originally put out, so it might be old. Not that old, but it might be old. But it's just got a lot of pictures and stuff from 1962s, I guess. And I just love, you know, I might use this for, you know, one of my journal type thingies I'm doing. So next, I got this movie because I said so. Now I already have this movie somewhere, but I just got an extra copy in case I warp it where I need, you know, the other one's not so good. This is one of my favorite movies. So I think my copy isn't so good. So I'm glad I found another one. I also got this. It's an ice cream cone with a top. It's a bank. And it's pretty good size. It's only $1. That was good. And then, oh, my husband found this Little Tykes, which is a very good brand. And it's a tambourine for $1. Older two or the babies could play with this. Um, and then the Zuzu pet, it's brand new, and I have to cut this video short. I'm sorry. I will have one more part, and thank you for joining me. Have a great night, and please stay tuned for the second part.